Oh, someone else does the vanishing drive? Woo! Thank you Tokyo Treat and Kuroko for sponsoring this video. Hey everyone, welcome to Elevate Your Power Level, where we analyze the artwork, life lessons, and sports movements from anime. I'm Coach Donnie, and I'm a former art teacher and animator, and current semi-professional athlete and volleyball coach, which is where my reactions and perspectives come from. You'll notice that I'm wearing the fourth piece of apparel from the Monroe Catholic Girls High School volleyball team that I coach. If you've watched the last 3 Kuroko reaction videos, you remember all 3 of the practice shirts that my girls volleyball team wears that usually has an inspirational message on the back. But this is our game day warm-up, which is why it's a long sleeve, and we also chose the color black to be more intimidating and have a giant anchor on the back of the shirt since our school mascot is the Mariners. And there is no inspirational message because for game day, we want to be focused on being aggressive, confident, and badass. So I hope you enjoyed learning about the different types of apparel that we have for our Monroe Catholic Girls Volleyball team. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications for weekly reaction videos, and join our channel memberships for early access to all my reaction videos. Now let's get this Kuroko party started. Yeah! Someone said in the comments that I have a pretty good kagami imitation. You know that like where they have a zoom in on the eyes? It kind of reminds me of, who is it? Was it Aone from Datako from Haikyuu, where he's so looming on the block that his eyes kind of spread apart like the lens, but that kind of reminded me of that. Just kind of that intimidation. The formless shot. And I think what's awesome about this scene is where Kuroko really does care about Aomine. He just wants him to play with joy again. And that's really where they connected, is the joy of basketball. That big red hand. That's a funny scene. Yeah, when that captain smiles and fixes his glasses, you know they're in trouble. Did he fix his glasses, or is that just Midorima? Because I know he did fix his glasses, although I don't think Hyuga does. I think it's just the captain from Toho and Midorima. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Hyuga might be the only glasses wearing person who doesn't fix it all the time. Imayoshi, another name I have to memorize. Join our channel memberships and be a part of an exclusive interactive community where you receive early access to all my reaction videos 5 days before they get released, behind the scenes content, members only polls, monthly watch parties where you get to interact directly with me, and uncensored reaction videos with 100% opacity for an extra level of enjoyment. You'll also receive exclusive loyalty badges and custom emojis just for members. So click that join button below to enjoy your members only perks today. Win now. The Hawkeye and the Spider's Rep, I remember that amazing match. Such cool analogies in Japanese anime. Ah, so he admits that Kuroko was the man for the job. Man, Kuroko looks gassed. Maybe that's the whole point. Imayoshi's maybe the best defender. And tiring Kuroko out. And they know that Kuroko is the key to the victory. Isn't that so cool? I just love his evil smile. Okay, so this is where we get the behind the scenes of what was the change in strategy. Ah, yes. I think it's so fascinating that they've written a whole story behind the weak presence of Kuroko is the strength of the team. And like, I couldn't even think about how you would even make that storyline to have such contrast between those two personalities off the court and then such a great personality on the court. It's the misdirection. So what does it mean to not focus hard on him? Maybe that allows you to focus more on like what other people are doing. Yeah, the coordinating with his teammates. Oh, that was a really cool animation. You see how the eyes just kind of shift a little bit. And they did a great job illustrating the glasses of Imayoshi. You have 3 different levels. You have the actual glass, and you have the frame, and then you have the hinge that connects to the arm of the glasses. Really great detail on such a seemingly unimportant like visual. They could have just put a black line like they always had and drew the eye, but love that. Love it when people put that extra detail in there. So everyone's eyes are just seeing where they're looking. What do they mean by mirroring? Oh, but I bet you Kuroko's gonna have like another ace in his pocket beyond that. Heh. A normal player shouldn't be able to detect Kuroko's gaze. I'm not sure I understand that one. Oh, that's a cool analogy. With someone that sneaky, you don't want to play poker with someone like that. Yeah, Kuroko does read his opponents on another level. That's the benefit of being so quiet. Yeah. Just being so quiet and thoughtful and pensive. Wait, unless he's talking about Imayoshi. Has he been talking about Imayoshi this whole time? Body jumpara. Oh, so Momoi is teaching everyone just to look at the right things. Yeah, looking at the ball is the worst thing you could look at in sports. You gotta observe what the body is doing. But can Kiyoshi just overcome it with his iron heart? Kagami. Have you ever seen Aomine smile this much? Kagami. Starting to sound like Akuma. I wonder what quarter it is. I know it's the second half. But I'm just curious to see how much more time they have to kind of evolve and adapt to each other. Let's see, how did he read that he was to steal that ball there? Oh, okay, so Kagami is want to charge and do it on his own instead of being patient with his team and doing team basketball. Oh, and of course, Omine is going to steal in and go for a quick 2. Oh, Hyuga from the rescue! Oh. Okay, Kagami is already back on defense. Another formless shot. Oh. That's a real basketball move, by the way. Michael Jordan going for this, spinning off his opponent. But into a dunk? Yeah, that's pretty hard to do. And so people are noticing that Aomine is also taking his skill to another level. Ooh, that's a nice image right there. Is that? I think that's Aomine. Evil Ryu. Yeah, I wonder why. Maybe because Kagami is just learning to acquire this instinct that he can't turn it on all the time. Oh, and things are slowly slipping away. Alright, I asked a question about how much time they have left. Let's see. Okay, halfway through the third quarter and 8-point game. Still a lot of time to catch up. But I think they feel the momentum just slipping away. Getting more tired and more frustrated. I like Kisei's attitude. It's not over yet. What is that? Mark? What does it mean, the mark? Let me read that. Did I miss something? Kuroko-chi's mark? Is there something on his body that I'm missing? Maybe they're all not looking at him? But also Kuroko looks more tired. And we all know that his conditioning is not his strong suit. But I am positive Kuroko's going to come up with something special. I like this guy's commentary. He just keeps yapping and getting under your skin. It's like a backhanded compliment, like, good job, you made it to the Winter Cup with a young team. Try again next year. Oh, flashback time, which means an opportunity for someone to dig deeper in themselves and come up with a solution. Oh, and Kuroko overhears. Yeah, poor Kiyoshi. Dang, the Winter Cup is the last tournament together, or the whole year? Oh, okay, because he hasn't had surgery yet, just so he can play a little bit longer with his friends. And that's a good up. And they had, see how they, number 2, the doggy. That's cute. Yeah, I mean, if he had surgery, that means he'd probably have to miss the whole season and not have a chance to play. So maybe Kuroko's been using this opportunity for another secret tool in case Kiyoshi can't play. Ooh. That is, look at this. Okay, this is a cool animation. So you have Aomine, everyone's eyes focusing on Kuroko, and then Aomine is looking, and as Kuroko is talking, Aomine senses this new determination, like concern His eyes get bigger, and right after the eyes get bigger, the sweat drops down after, just to build that extra intensity. That was a great move there by the animating team. Yeah, what is he gonna come up with? Oh, this forming like Voltron. All 5 robots combine into one giant mega robot. That is very Japanese, like not giving up, the fighting spirit, coming together. Even when your back is against the wall, you keep fighting and you still believe. We made it run out. What does he mean by that? Oh, someone else does the vanishing drive? Woo, that was pretty sick. I got goosebumps. We made it run out. So maybe they forced people to put all their attention on Kuroko. Bam! And then someone else does a vanishing drive. That's a cool twist in the story. Even over Aomine. Maybe Kuroko taught everyone else that skill. Oh, erased him. I'm having trouble getting that one. It can only be used when Kuroko's vanishing drive. Misdirection overflow. Now it's time for our halftime snack time from our video sponsors Tokyo Treat and Sakurako, which are monthly subscription services where you receive authentic Japanese snacks delivered straight to your door every month. First, we'll try some more modern snacks from Tokyo Treat. My guess is that this is something on the saltier side. We have some seeds on it. Oh man, I can't describe that smell, but it smells yummy. Ooh, wow, that's actually a sweet snack with like a salty finish. It's like sugarcane dough, banana, I don't know what it is, it just tastes good. And my guess is some type of red bean donut pastry. I love red bean. Oh, as soon as I opened this packet, I just got hit with a nice whiff of just a nice pastry smell. Oh, like a sweet donut honey glaze. Mmm. Wow. If you like glazed donuts, you're gonna love this. It's a great balance with the red bean on the inside. My guess is this is something like squid. Kind of looks like dried squid, or maybe like a tofu, a seasoned tofu strip. Smells fishy, so it's probably cuttlefish, squid. Definitely some type of seafood with a really nice, deep umami flavor. Now we'll try some treats from a more traditional selection from Sakurako. By the way, you gotta love this beautiful New Year January 2024 box design. And that's one thing I love about these Japanese snack subscriptions is they come with these special holiday box designs that are just awesome to look at. I love seaweed, especially these crunchy seaweed snacks. Smells like the sea. Yep, kind of like this seaweed tempura. That's it. Ooh, it has like a sour finish to it. That's super yummy. There's some hard shell balls inside, could be candy, but I chose it because it has a really cute cat design. Ooh, it is hard candy. Like a mixed fruit flavor, hard candy that you can just suck on and enjoy that melt in your mouth over time. And I've been waiting for this one. It's like a lemon gelatin. And I think that's been the theme of the Sakurako New Year boxes, lemon flavor stuff. So if you like that tart sweetness, oh, look at that, it's beautiful. I'm gonna slurp this. I would actually refrigerate this. It's just super refreshing, kind of like lemonade, but you get that deep lemon rind finish to taste like real fruit and not super sweet at all. A cooling jelly to finish off in the mouth. If you want to try your own Tokyo Treat and Sakurako snacks, then use my discount code and link below to get $5 off your first order so you can enjoy your snacks while watching Kuroko no Basket with me together. It also makes a great gift for a friend and a delicious way to start off the new year 2024. And for every purchase that you make, I get a small commission, which is a great way to directly support this channel so I can continue making great videos for all of you. And the crowd goes crazy. They can sense the comeback looming. I like how the hair is flopping. That's some good animation. I think it's flopping a little bit too crazy, but I love the effort that the animating team is putting into, instead of just the hair being still, making it look like plastic or like a helmet, just having a little bit of fluff. And you always want that delay of movement where the head goes up, and then as the head's going down, the hair is going up. And you kind of want this opposite motion because there is a slight delay when, or lag, when the hair is trying to follow the head. It's a little bit floppy, but I'd rather have some flop than no flop. And that's the most concern I've seen Imayoshi. Oh. Yeah, this animator is super fluid, like water. Lots of flopping hair. Look at this guy. Look at the brown haired guy's hair, just going crazy. Oh, Vanishing Drive from Hyuga? No way. Dang. That was a nice sequence there. Let's see who else can do the Vanishing Drive. Damn, heavy breathing from the shoulders from Kuroko. Okay, this breathing sequence is a little bit exaggerated, and this is not a knock on the animating team because I'm sure they're very experienced, but I remember when I first learned how to animate, a lot of beginner animators, their movements are like too big because we're focusing so much on drawing the poses that movement, you should push the pose and exaggerate movement a little bit to make it look more energetic and fantastical because we are watching anime after all. But there is a point where if you draw things too big, it just looks kind of awkward. Like the hair, the range of motion for the hair should only be this big, not that big. And the shoulders, maybe half the range instead of like he's pop and locking, like a pop lock dance. Look at that. Yeah, what's the revelation about him seeing him? I like these locker room talks. The mastermind. So his plan was to have everyone focus on him. That's a cool analogy. As if another player appears on the court. So maybe they aren't doing the actual vanishing drive, it's just they're so focused on Kuroko that they're losing vision of the other players. Yeah, so just like Kagami was taking the attention from the other players. By the way, this technique is actually kind of a real technique in basketball. You have your main scorers like Steph Curry and Kevin Durant. Usually they're going to draw a lot of double teams, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, because if you draw the double team, that means there's 4 on 3. That means you have 4 other people against 3 of the opponents. So if you're a good passer, you want to take all that attention on yourself. The moment you draw the double team, then you pass it to someone who's usually open, because you only have 3 people guarding 4 people. And so there is some truth to this vanishing drive overwhelm. I think that's what it's called. Misdirection overflow. Why does she look so sad? I do enjoy Midorima's like commentary voice. Doesn't sound as annoying as his talking voice. Yeah, it can only last so long before the opponent catches on to it. Band-aiding the future? Oh, okay. So he's showing the move, obviously, to force them to bite on his trick. Which means they're not going to fall for it when they actually need it. Yeah, they'll just come up with another secret move. Oh, maybe they finally caught on. Yeah, because great opponents will eventually catch on. Yes, that's a perfect kind of upward 3/4 angle, light on your face, just a very proud look. And this is one of the hardest facial features or expressions really to animate. To not make him look stern or mad, but just like proud. Even though his eyebrows are downward, he almost looks like he's still smiling with his eyes and a slight frown, but proud. Great job with the animation there. And that's a good look of worry. Oh! Kyoshi did the kagami scream. The snake slides in. Is he gonna punch Aomine in the face? Oh, he did the vanishing drive? Everyone's got a vanishing drive. That is true. Focus on the now. Focus on winning now. Don't worry too much about what's happening in the next minute or the next day or the next week. But when Imayoshi is smiling, I think you're in trouble. So he's thinking something different even though he's smiling. Is that a full court shot? But maybe Aomine is going to go in for the alley-oop. Alley-oop slam dunk. Oh, what? He ends up making a half-court shot. Oh, he's a clutch player. Yeah, and to just cut off all that momentum at the end of the quarter. That's a good leader right there who can get the job done in high pressure moments. Man, these guys look exhausted. Yeah, because he has to sell his misdirection really well every single time. Ah, poor Kyoshi. Damn, he's double taped. I love how even the most stressful moments, Hyuga just comes in and just says something. He either slaps somebody or says, hey, shake it off. I didn't understand that last dialogue. That's not a good habit. You should have more faith. Okay, so he's saying, stop acting like it all depends on you. Like your team is good enough with or without you. And a slight nod of affirmation from everybody. Yeah, that's it, Hyuga. Oh, this is good music. It's like Terminator music. Man, how long is Momoi gonna babysit him? Yeah, because Aomine's in the zone. I don't advise his attitude, but he really does show signs of like a hardcore competitor. Hitsugi! Oh no, he's gonna draw a fake. Vanish drive. Oh, even further barrier jump. So a misdirection with barrier jump. Wait, okay, let me see if I can understand what's going on. So he caught the ball and his Kuroko, so he pivoted with his foot. Oh, okay. So you see how Kuroko's coming in. So Kuroko makes a move at the right time when he's about to do the barrier jump to maybe force him to look another way and then lose sight of what Hyuga's doing. Yeah, I see what's going on now. This is a legit basketball strategy, by the way. They just don't call it the overflow or vanishing drive. They might call it misdirection or good chemistry or good timing. Swish. Yeah, the fact that they come out into the fourth quarter with lots of confidence and momentum even after Imeyoshi's deflating shot. But Momoi looks worried. Oh, hair changed. Minejin. Yeah. Oh, he's just with a smile. He's kind of cute as a young guy. Just that pure joy of the game. But yeah, you're so focused intently on what you're trying to do that you kind of block out everything else around you, for better or for worse. Oh, this former self of Joy. So my assumption of Momoi saying he's returned to his former self is the former Aomine, like smiling, playing with Joy self, now that he has real competition to play against. That's my only guess, and that, honestly, that's a good thing. And I want to continue what I talked about earlier about Aomine being a true competitor, and yeah, he doesn't have the best attitude and probably not someone I would want to play with as a teammate, but there's a reason why the majority of the champions, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, these people are difficult to play with because they're so fiercely competitive, and in order for them to achieve that level of greatness, it has to come at a cost. It has to come at the cost of like leaving others behind and being so focused on your task that if anybody is not on your level mentally, you're gonna get frustrated and you're gonna not want to take them with you. But all great competitors usually come with a great ego, and that's just how it goes. It's very rare that you're gonna have somebody like Steph Curry, who is an incredible teammate. He's like a really good combination between Kuroko and Kobe Bryant, for example. You know, great shooter, great ball handler, good passer, but then also knows how to utilize his teammates and knows how to fade away when he needs to. Literally fade away in a shot, but also kind of blend in the background when his team needs to step up, and also a really great teammate. So if this is like the final form of Aomine, where he has this killer instinct, but also the joy of basketball again, that's a dangerous combo when you have someone who plays with joy and is a really good player.